White Wafers is the next area in Kirby Return to Dreamland, the nightmarish of any of the Dreamlands here. It is still Friday night, and no, I haven't gotten ice cream. My name is Brian Saviano, BricksOBrian. I took a nap because I felt like it. I actually woke up fairly early, as I wanted to, but you know, recording so many high-quality videos leaves you a little bit, you know, a little tired. So you gotta rest yourself up a little bit. You can't be just tired and groggy or whatever, right? You gotta, as they say, meow it out. So that's what I've been doing. Not a whole lot has changed. Ooh, actually, not that. I was gonna say not a whole lot has changed since the last time I saw you. Actually, that's not true at all. But the thing that has changed, I can't actually tell you about. It's gonna be a thing eventually. So by the time you're watching this, it'll be, you know, it'll be actually not even known. Whatever, it's fine. So, in terms of anything else I'm doing this, do I have any other plans this weekend? Oh yeah, there's a Mario stream thing. Yeah, forgot about that. The coordination of events going from one thing to the next. I'm like, wait, I don't have anything going on. I'm not hanging out with friends anytime soon. PAX East isn't for another month. No, it's another... Stop it, Knuckle Joe. Stop it. It's not for another month. Not really. Another... When is PAX East from this point? Not that it matters to you at all. Oh, stop running at me. No. Okay. PAX East... 4 weeks from now. 4 weeks from now is when I'm going to be at a convention, one of the first. Is it the first convention of the year? I think it might be. First convention of the year, man. The first one for the year is always a nice refresher because you spend all this time, you know, not socializing with a bunch of people you don't know. And that's not what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be in full force socializing with whoever about whatever at any given point. I'm very excited to do so. This year, I actually have a panel at the show, which is really, really cool. I'm going to be on a panel with Abdallah Smash, and we're going to be talking about the... Oh, I guess that's not anything secret down there. Cool. I'm going to be ranking all the Super Mario games in a panel, which might sound like chaos, and admittedly, it kind of is, but it's kind of good chaos in the sense that it's... In the sense that we get to have a lot of crowd interactions with people, which is something I really wanted to do. So last year, I did a panel with a bunch of people all about family-friendly content in general. And we got to talk about, like, hey, what's it like to make videos the way that we do? Is it, you know, better to be, you know, like keeping it clean during videos, or is swearing something, you know, you like to do in video? Like, you're just talking about all that stuff, right? Because that's what makes people like me very unique, you know? It's not something that every other creator does. I successfully keep all my stuff clean, so that way you can enjoy it regardless of anything else there. And it looks like I can't even get through that secret door, so that probably means that I missed something spicy, which is awesome. Great. So I did a panel on that, which was interesting, and I thought I was gonna get up. Okay. I definitely enjoyed it. My main gripe with doing it, two things. One, it took place very early on Sunday. And that's not, well, it's not very early, but it was one of like the first panels for the day on Sunday, which isn't a problem for me, but it can be a problem for the people that like actually want to tune into a panel like that. And it's very much so catered to the audience that it needs to be for, right? Can I get over here? How am I missing all these gears and stuff? Hold on. There's no way I'm missing all this stuff, right? Like, I mean, I have to be getting some progress here. I can't, wait, hold on, no. I'm not gonna not get that, right? I have to. It's somewhere around here. Please tell me it is. Don't run into the snowballs, Brian. Certainly not. Back toward here. No? There's nothing down here? Well, it has to be something at some point, but regardless. It being early on Sunday is because it's very, very much so family day at PAX East. So whenever you see, I can't go through that one. This is the most bizarre thing ever. But typically Sunday is family day, which means that's when, you know, a lot of families end up going to the convention because it's a lot less busy actually by comparison of how it normally is. I guess I'm just going to go without getting at least 2 gears in this one, which is not great, but whatever. Also seems like that's not the point of this entire game. It's just to get the parts, but whatever. I still feel like getting the gears for the sake of it here. So Sunday is normally the day for that, which would be great for, you know, that style of convention, right? Talking all about the type of content that I do and why I do keep it clean in general, and the people also on the panel were all about it. It was Abdallah Smash, a Minecraft creator called Kenderside, and my friend Rick, who works with a bunch of creators on all sorts of different things in the industry. Like, you know, he's somebody who negotiates the billion-dollar deals, as it were. So I was like, you know what? I'll do this panel with them. It'll work out really nicely. And it did. But it was an informational panel, which is totally fine. But I wanted to do a panel that was, like, also fun. And there wasn't really an opportunity to do a fun panel at PAX, especially with that one. That was very much so like, hey, it's just super informative. I can't believe I got 0 gears on that one. That is very disappointing. But, hey, bound to happen at some point. I'll overcompensate to get more in the next level or whatever. So my goal for PAX this year was to do a panel that was like fun, like a fun panel that people could get behind, and something that was in like a prime time slot. So the panel the first year was on a Sunday morning, essentially. And at the end of that time, right, it's a 4-day convention. Everybody's very tired. Everybody, you know, everybody's kind of done, myself included. And I was also getting over what ended up being like a sickness, and I was burned out hardcore over the weekend. So I was very done by that time. So I wanted to do a fun panel this year. I wanted to do something ideally in a better time slot, which actually isn't my decision at all. It's up to whoever's running the show and the panels and stuff to organize whenever that's going to happen, right? So I saw that Mr. Abdallah was like, hey, I'm looking like what are we doing for panels with anybody at PAX? Like, let's do something. And I'm like, well, I have an idea for you. Oh, look at that. That's pretty snazzy. I probably could have just used the whip before on other things too, but I didn't even realize it. So cool. So not only are we ranking all the Super Mario games, which all of them, you know, we're going to take some creative liberties on that one. Go with, like, you know, the most notable ones. It's going to involve people in the audience who are like, hey, I want to give my spicy hot take opinions, which always goes very well. And, oh, that worked out nicely, actually. Oh, now I can do this, right? I'm sure, right? Come on. Yeah, I can. Okay. Nope. Come on. Thank you. Go this way. And this way. Yep, that works out nicely. Finally, can I get myself some gears? Go. Thank you. The panel is going to be available to watch if you're at home, which is really cool. Oh, that worked out very nicely, actually. And I finally got a gear, 1 of 4. That's actually number 1 of 4, which is excellent. First time, long time doing any of that. Wonderful. So you'll be able to watch it live as it's happening. It's just pretty exciting. By the time you're watching... Actually, you could watch this by the time you're watching this. If you're, you know, if you're available to watch it while it's unfolding. And there will be a replay or whatever. I don't know if I will make it available, but it's definitely being recorded for other people to see. And it's taking place at like 7 p.m. on Friday night. So that is like the most... like prime time you can possibly get for any of this stuff, which is really exciting. So I'm gonna have to be on my A++ game in order to bring the heat for this PAX panel, because I have seen other panels of people ranking stuff and it's not as spicy as it could be. The whole point of doing something like this is to get people talking, get people excited about, you know, obviously the Mario movie being a thing, leading up to that, which is very cool. But then also, you know, get people talking. Everybody has their own opinion on what the best Mario game is, and I know the exact perfect way to get people talking from the get-go. The number one thing that I want to do, and the way that I do, like, all my rankings and stuff, actually, is... Wait, let me make sure I get this. Yeah, I definitely got it this time. Rank something super high and rank something super low, so that way you can give people a gauge on what good and bad is. And so, with ranking all the Mario games, obviously, my favorite Mario game of all time is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door on the Nintendo GameCube. So I plan on ranking that number 1. But the pro gamer tip here, obviously, as I've said, is to get people talking, right? So what's one way you get people talking? You start a little bit of nonsense. So I'm going to rank in the F rank to get people started. Paper Mario, I'm sorry, no, Mario RPG in the 7 stars. That's the game I'm going to put in F tier to start it off. And you might say, that's definitely not an F tier game. That's the point. The point is to get people engaged and fired up, and that's exactly how I'm going to do it. And obviously, all these rankings and stuff are just for the fun of it, right? Nobody's actually trying to start a, you know, bunch of nonsense by ranking something super high or super low. But what the plan is to get people talking up onto the actual microphone, not just in the audience booing me or booing us, like actually getting up and defending themselves on why, yes, this game should absolutely be at this rank, and here's why. And if you don't believe that, then you're a Goomba in a cake, right? A lot of that stuff. So that's exactly what that's going to do. It's going to really nicely set it up to be a nice way to get people fired up. And we're probably going to have prizes for the people who are at the tippity top of defending themselves. The people who provide the best arguments, like Ace Attorney, you know. I'll probably do this. Oh, is that a star one? Oh, it's a star ability here. I didn't realize that. I thought the monkey was a little, you know, he looked a little different. Is it this? Oh. That's very spicy. Oh. Okay. That's kind of cool. So there's different levels of hammer I'm sure that I can use, right? Yeah, we're gonna do this. Nope, I guess not. Never mind. Hold on. This. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I have to manage to make that happen in a timely manner. Okay, so it's a little more complicated than I thought it would be. But this is kind of redonkulous considering not every one of them is available. I'm not going to make that one, but this one here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it did not need a level 2 star. Okay, I thought for some reason it did. All right, good. So I'm super excited about that panel. That's going to happen Friday night at 7 p.m. and it will be able to be watched in real time, which is super exciting. I need to time this out perfectly. It's probably this one right here. Just kidding. There we go. As long as you get one of them, then you're good, right? Yeah, it is. There we go. Lots of upgrades, lots of things. Yeah. I'm going to do this instead because I feel like it needs more power. Yes, it certainly does. And that's where the rift is. And that's my final 2 right there. Bada bang. Love that. So that's my plan. And then from there, basically improv the entire thing. I don't know what we're going to do for prizes, but apparently trying to get them from like other companies to be like, hey, you should give us stuff. So that way we can give it away to people at the convention. But I might actually go ahead and buy myself just because I kind of want to. It's the Mario movie action figures because I want to tie it into the Mario movie some way, somehow. And I am not a Nintendo brand ambassador, as you could probably assume. So, I'm not going to get kicked out right now. I don't get kicked out. It's just like, hey, try again, which is good. So, I don't have those kind of connections. I have connections to Hot Pockets, which, I mean, I'll give some Hot Pockets away for sure. But, you know, I think people would actually like that. I might just do that. And then, I actually have coupons that are, like, bound to expire sooner rather than later anyway, so that works out really nicely. Cool. I just thought of that in real time. Perfect. So, I might do, like, Mario movie action figures, because the Mario movie's coming out, right? It's not going to be out by that point. It'll actually be out like the week after next by the time that panel happens, which is perfect timing for that sort of thing. So I might just end up doing that. Oh, I definitely can't. Wait, what? Oh, that worked out perfectly. Oh, nice. Okay. I thought I was going to have a lot of trouble here. Nope. We're good. We're totally good. This is by far the most confusing one, though. Oh, yeah. This one. This is a spicy one. I feel like I'm semi-losing track of where I need to be and where I'm going, which is fine. It's mostly because all the enemies are really getting in the way. Yeah, that's definitely why. Get out of here. Nope, I don't care about those star bits down there. Definitely don't care about that. Just give me a power up and call it an evening here, you know? Be very helpful for the boss battle, but I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to. I'll be a ninja. Sure. Why not? It's another new type of sphere domer. Or sphere doomer, I should say. I need to do this. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Might as well get the ninja ability right back quick. Just so I can do that, and then you're done? Yeah, you are. A nice easy peasy 2 gears there. Yeah, thank you. Enemy spheres complete. Wowie zowie. That's how it's done, baby. So, I don't really have any other plans for PAX otherwise. I wanted to do the fun panel, which I'm doing, but, you know, there's a lot of, like, games and game companies that are going to be there. Nintendo's actually going to be there. So I don't even know how I'd begin to, like, oh, maybe that's my opportunity to kind of schmooze a little bit, to be like, hey, listen, I'm Mr. O'Brien, okay? I make at least the 3rd highest quality Nintendo content on any platform, okay? It goes Abdallah, Zebra Gamer, me, in that order. It's just like the rap list that Eminem talks about in Till I Collapse, which is definitely not a family-friendly song. But he lists off a bunch of, like, you know, high-tier people as part of the, anyways. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just one of the best, and that's all you gotta worry about. So, maybe that's my time. Nintendo's gonna be there. With Tears of the Kingdom, I don't know, and I don't quite frankly care, because, hey, I'm gonna still buy the game regardless. I'm still gonna play it regardless, right when it comes out, so fine by me. Listen, all I want is not that. I want to be in a position where I can go to Super Nintendo World in, what's it called? Orlando when it comes out. That's all I want. You don't need to give me Tears of the Kingdom. You don't need to give me any of these other... I can't slice up the ice cubes? Come on, what kind of nonsense is that? Big Goomba energy here. You know, I don't need any of this other stuff. I don't need the care package full of Nintendo mugs and t-shirts, right? I don't need that stuff. I just want to be in... I want to have the opportunity to cover Super Nintendo World when it opens in Orlando in 2025, right? Establish myself as a wonderful brand ambassador for a nice multi-billion-dollar corporation. That's all, you know, that's all it is. That's all it is. And just say, hey, I can advocate for your games and product in a educational and meaningful way, right? I'm not just being like I said, a Goomba. I'm not a Goomba. I mean, I am, but I'm not like an actual Goomba. Trust me, there's a lot of Goombas out there. There are, and I'll never name names, but I saw some of the people. I went to that Super Nintendo World in California, and there's no shade. Never has been, never will be, but there's some Goombas. There's some, you know, BGE, some big Goomba energy. So, you know, if I can just weasel my way in and convince the right person, like, listen, if you spend the financial resources on me, it's worth it, then it's gonna work out just fine. And you know what? I can give you a full in-depth analysis on every calorie in every single food at Super Nintendo World. That's what you're there for, right? You're not there to see me have fun, right? Because anybody can have fun. You're there to see me eat the food. You're there to see me get some merchandise to then subsequently give away. Like, you know, that's what it's really about. And I'm here for it. I'm entirely here for it. So, just in case anyone out there from the big N, and I'm not the big N, I'm the big B, by the way. If anyone at the big N, can I really not get up here? What? What ability do I need to get up here? I need fire. I need friga, actually, as Sora would say. But I guess friga is not part of the equation here. Okay, clearly, what do I need? Give me fire. Yes, this. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of whatever you are. Lizards, here we go. Right up into here. Breathe on me. There we go. A little bit of breathing action. See? I need the gem. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, is it? Oh, we're good. Okay, we're good. Hey, listen. Everything works out just fine. Trust the process. It's okay. So that's just all I want to do. I want to give you a deep dive analysis on every calorie at Super Nintendo World, California, specifically Florida. Listen, I'll go to Japan too. Listen, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna be ungrateful. But I'm just saying, if Nintendo's looking for less Goombas in the cake, I am verified non-Goomba-like. That's a seal of approval. That's the only seal of approval you're ever gonna need, all right? Oh, I forgot. I can't break ropes with fire, because why would I be able to, you know? Wakefield? Oh, I can just do... Hello? Seriously? Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Nice. Up into here. Up into here. Up in here. Oh, actually. Yeah. I had the right idea. I'm not Goomba like Nintendo, I promise. I promise I'm good. Okay, never mind. It's just radiating off of my pores is what it is. All the Goomba energy. It's okay. There, you know what? It's because I noticed a lot of people that went, and they were more focused on, like, not themselves, but just like, I don't know. It was a very weird vibe, I felt like. Like they were focusing on, it kind of felt like themselves in a way. A lot of these people that were influencing with, that was a very weird gear there. Okay, but sure. Just the way they were talking about the park, like it was more so focused on them rather than showcasing what the park is, which I guess is part of the point, right? You want to showcase your very best self and advocate for that in your videos as you're talking about Super Nintendo World, but like, I want to come at it from like not getting eaten by an eel, but more like sharing my experience with the park and how much it means to have all this be a reality, look at it from like a technical perspective, which is kind of also how I do with games and whatnot, right? Okay. Is it this? Is it... How do I... I don't know. Wait, hold on. What was I supposed to do? Hold on. Was I supposed to do something different? Dude, I don't even know. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. Okay. So this can go into here. Nope, just kidding. This can go into here. You know what I'm being? A Goomba. Hold on. Wait. There we... Nope. Don't do that yet. I'm messing up. This is why. This goes over here. You go in my stomach, just like the ice cream I want to get in like 40 minutes. Come on. Yep. There we go. That's what I'm looking to do. Yep, now move. Move. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, actually. Hold on. How do I get down here? There we go. Mamma mia. I did not need to make it that difficult on myself. It's basically just trailing these explosive things one way to the next. I thought I was going to get out of that unscathed. It would have been beautiful. Actually, you gonna go? That didn't even get you on a full thing? Seriously? Wow, look at that. Now, but do I go backwards and grab that and come back here? No, that's not part of the problem. Okay, we're good. Ah, yes, okay. That's how you do it. Mamma mia, man. Oh, mama. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it. If that is, then man, yeah, this just ramped up in difficulty. Real nice. Real nice. That's great. Again, not a Goomba. I'm good. Goal me? There we go. I just want to be able to go and give the park the due diligence of a diehard Nintendo fan. Not that, you know, that's not what everyone else is that goes, but at least my unique perspective on what it is. I feel like there's a lot of people that have made like 1 or 2 videos, but not enough people that have made like a bunch, you know? Like, I want to showcase... Oh, there's 5 stages in this one. Okay. I want to showcase all the things that I love about an experience like that. And not enough people, I feel, have been able to do that. So that's something I uniquely would provide by comparison of most others. And I also want to, like, buy a lot of stuff and end up giving a lot of that away to people who may not have the opportunity to go, because I know that I would, if I'm in the position of going there, especially if it's, you know, through the power of being a brand ambassador or whatever, I'd feel a small sense of obligation to give back to people who supported me so much, and to get me into the position that I'm in, and get them, you know, some swag, whatever it is, right? So if there's like shirts, well, maybe not. Shirts are probably the worst thing to do. It'd be not a pain in the butt to ship, but technically it'd be a pain in the butt to like make happen. Mostly because everybody has a different size shirt, and then, you know, you're dealing with different cuts of shirt and whatever. Like, there's just all different possibilities, right? There's no one easy solution. Like, oh, I'll just get a bunch of people, a bunch of shirts. Like, no, not necessarily. You have to, like, be smart about how you do it, I guess. So, I don't know. Ooh, I timed that expertly. Look at that. Beautiful. Can I maintain this all the way through? Probably, yes. Look at me. Wow. Smart of me to do all this. Cool. Well, I got a ticket out of it, so I guess I got something. That's sweet. The thing I would like, I don't know what I actually want to get. There was actually somebody, a friend of mine, who managed to get me a bunch of pins before the place actually opened, before the theme park opened, but they never sent them. So they're still for me. I just don't have them. So, like, at some point I gotta, like, get them. But I would have wanted to get the pins, so obviously I'm not gonna get the pins, considering I technically already have some available my way. I'm assuming this bottom one... Wow, why would you not do the bottom one there? That's kind of bizarre, but I guess makes sense. In case you're tripping up and you don't know quite what you're doing, you know? Pins would be pretty easy to do. I guess a big thing in theme parks... Oh, there we go. Nice. I guess a big thing in theme parks is popcorn buckets. So popcorn buckets are what people get as souvenirs at Disney, and especially at Disney, but it also happens at Universal, because Universal is kind of tagging along. Hey, I got a strike on that one. That's cool. And I got a bunch of stuff there. So it's basically big bowling. Big bowling energy here. Come on. Here we go. Right down to it. Give me the strike on this one. Yep, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Nice. Give me more of these. Beautiful. So they have a Mario Kart popcorn bucket, which is like Mario in the Mario Kart, which is really cool. That has to be the gear, right? No, actually, it has to be for the boss. My apologies. I'm nowhere near technically close to doing that. Here we go. Right into here. Oh, big snowman? Yeah, big snowman. Yay. Look how cute that is. Hey. Yeah, there we go. I forgot the rift is always provoked by something there. Interesting. So the popcorn buckets are a big thing. They have a Power Star one. They got a Mario Kart one. I'm not a popcorn bucket guy, but the Mario Kart thing is pretty cool. There's obviously a lot of souvenirs that you could get as part of your Super Nintendo World experience. I would definitely not buy one of those popcorn buckets to give away because that would be a massive pain to ship, and also it's kind of useless if you're not in the park, which, you know, anybody who's, you know, participating in me giving them some free Nintendo World swag is not going to be at the park. I mean, not typically, right? You can get a refill on the popcorn bucket, but you can't, like, do anything with it. So you put popcorn at home in it, but that's not the point. The point is either to collect them or to get the popcorn at the park, which is, it's like a $42 item, by the way, to get the Mario Kart popcorn bucket. So it's not cheap at all. It's a really nice collectible. But yeah, if you're not a big popcorn fan or popcorn bucket fan, then yeah, it's especially not worthwhile for you. So wouldn't do that. Yeah, probably, like, definitely things... I messed that up so badly. Definitely things that are worthwhile for the park and exclusive for the park, but yeah, I don't know what that would be. Let me skip ahead till I'm done with this section, because that was pretty far that I died. There we go, right back where I needed to be. It was literally right there that I just made a little bit of a fumble. So my apologies, that's okay. So... I don't know what I would do, but I would definitely do something to give back to the people, because that's what I like to do. I'm a bad businessman. I like giving people stuff. I like doing giveaways and giving back and whatever, you know? But that doesn't make me a bad businessman. It's just like, you know, I like doing that sort of stuff, you know? Because if I didn't have the opportunity, then if I didn't have people who watch me and support me so much over the years, and I would not be anywhere at all, period. Like, nothing at all. So, if there's anything I can do to ever provide a little bit of something back to at least give somebody a chance to do something that I want to be able to, that would mean that I probably get an entire suitcase for, like, merchandise and stuff, because that's how much stuff I would, A, want to buy for myself, and B, want to give back to other people. So, you know, I'd probably, even with me having, you know, a lot of the things paid for, if I were to get a trip there, it would cost a whole lot more in... I've obviously been through here before, but I have to go... Do I have to... Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way. I'm just straight up going the wrong way. Whoops. I thought, like, the tone changed. It seemed like it was not this way when I first started, but whoops. That's how you know I gotta either take another nap or just call it for the night, which I might with Kirby. We'll see. After not call it forever, obviously, call it after this one here. Actually, a much longer level than I thought it was gonna be, which is totally fine, too. But, yeah, I'd have to get an entire different suitcase just for all the swag. The other things I've seen, like plushes, I probably wouldn't get. Plushes, not really, a thing that I need more of, definitely, especially considering I've tried to make my own like 3 times now, 2-3 times now. So definitely don't need more of that, I should say. I would happily take more, but, like, you know, I feel like there's other things I could get. I'm trying to think of the other cool exclusive items there. They have a lot of, like, you know, stuff based on the Toad Cafe. Mostly Mario stuff, obviously. Even though it's Super Nintendo Land, there is a lot of Mario stuff. So I realize there's 2 gateways over here. So whichever way is better off. Clearly, it's this one with the key, which is wonderful. There's... The only other, like, actual Nintendo thing is Pikmin that are littered throughout the park. Not littered, they are precariously placed throughout the park. They have, small little bits of Pikmin that are, like, running away with a coin or hidden in places, just to add a little bit of extra something to the park, so that it's not just Mario, but clearly they gotta add a lot more than just Pikmin in order to justify what it is, and it's very much so an Easter egg situation. So it's not like a vital part of the whole park, you know? You have to really be looking for it here, and I'm totally dunzo there. Of course, I'm totally dunzo, so I gotta find out what the proper move is there, which is definitely not sitting myself between those two. Those two Waddle Dee can exist in harmony just fine. I wonder if there would ever be a game mode in Kirby where you could beat the game without defeating any of the enemies. It'd actually be kind of a cool concept, the pacifist run in some way. Because most of the time, the enemies are just kind of chilling, right? They're not really doing anything. They're just kind of in the way. And you have to take care of them, you know? So maybe that's a... maybe that's a thing that can happen in the future. Let me just get through this real quick. Pro gamer tip, you do need this thing. And you need this thing over here for this door down here. You gotta go into here. This is what the secret's for. I thought it was for something at the very end. It's very clearly not. It's very clearly for this. Drop this down over here. There we go. Right into here. Look at that. And now you don't need that thing at all anymore. So I was totally wrong and skewed that way. I went all the way to the very end, and then I didn't see a reason to have that giant whatever it is. I guess it's called a what is it called? Like a cannonball launcher? A cannonball? Whatever. So there's clearly no point in having that toward the very end there, only for that secret room. So pro gamer tip there. This guy is definitely, absolutely, yes, into here. Oh, it was just there the entire time. Cool. You want to give me a little something here? Ooh, those things. They look like little genies. That's sweet. Okay. I don't know what the I don't know actually what these enemies are called, but what they're doing over there, but that's fine too. So at some point, I'll make my way back over there to Nintendo World. I'll be going to California sooner rather than later for another thing that's happening at some point in March. Actually, it's just like 2 weeks away, which is kind of redonkulous. I'm going to be traveling across the country in just a week or two. It's kind of increíble, but that's only for a short, limited time that I'll be there, and then I'll be back here. And I don't know if any games are coming out in the next month or so that I definitely want to play. I think it's going to be a little bit of a downtime before the new Star Wars game comes out, and then before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. So if I were to take a, rest up for a minute, it'd probably be during this time here. But we all know that I just enjoy making videos way too much. That's likely, or not as likely to happen. This candle should be able to melt, man. I should be able to use that candle to melt all the ice that's right there. Clearly. That's clearly what I should be able to do, you know? Because obviously, a candle can melt all that ice, no problem, you know? But I guess not. So I'll just leave it at that. So, California, I'm not really all that big on. I've only been to LA, San Diego. I think those are the only two, which is, fine. Those two are fine. Why would I take the Party Popper ability? I'm going to take this. Ooh, I'll take that. That's for sure. I didn't see that down there. Yeah, I don't need that ability, especially for this forthcoming boss. Oh, it's just the end. Okay. It's no boss battle. It's the end. Whoops. Here we go. I can literally just fly up with my suit. That'd be way more beneficial there, but we all know that's not going to happen. But yeah, I'm not big on California. I like the warm weather. I think the warm weather for 2 days is going to be really nice, but my flight is apparently fairly early here, which is fine because I'm technically traveling back in time. And then it's a red-eye flight back, which means it's going to be super late by the time I get back here. Actually, super early. It's going to be a longer flight, and it's going to land me here in the morning, which actually works out well for traffic and being out and about and stuff. You kind of want to plan it that way. Pro gamer tip, you're going on a big trip or something like that. If you can manage to get yourself a way to travel overnight, generally speaking, it's a better idea. unless you can't sleep on airplanes. If you can't sleep on airplanes, it's probably the worst experience of your life. So then don't do it. But by and large, you can. Big monkey Goliath. That makes a lot of sense here. Okay. We'll do this. Yeah. A lot to do here. Yep. That's pretty snazzy. How about I do this instead? Oh, that does a lot of damage. Yeah, indeed. That's pretty stellar. Ooh, big punches. Big punches from the big monkey. The big old ape. The big old ape. Really, I like the character design of this guy. Kind of like an ice monkey. I mean, obviously like an ice monkey, but you know. Oh, now he's enraged. He's not having any of this. He's mad he didn't get invited to Super Nintendo World on opening weekend to avoid the crowds, just like me, man. Good for him. Uh-oh, he's doing some Kamehameha nonsense over here. But I definitely want to keep, yep, I want to keep my ability here. Thank you. 1, 2. That's not going to do anything. That's also not going to do anything. Nope. Oh, okay. That's fine, too. But with this sort of thing, I can just persevere, right? I can just keep doing this. It's going to work out just fine. Hopefully, at least. Come on. Nope. Come on. No! I thought I was going to be donezo right there. We're close to it. Come on. There we go. And I did it without my ability, even though I still want it by the end of this here. Yeah, he's done. What a great way to capstone that off. I have the very front of the ship, and technically there's only one level remaining, but we all know that's not going to be the case. It's been a fairly short game in general. That's because Kirby's the best, and it's a really simple game, but it's really fun. But at its heart, it's really fun. But at its heart, it's really fun. That's kind of a tongue twister there. So that's how also you know you got to take a break there. Restore the front portion here, Kirby. Add the stars. It's kind of like adding the front mask to the whole thing, right? I like the storyboard sequence here. It's pretty sweet. I don't know why it goes into the space vortex and then gets added that way. And also why there's no sound effects. But hey, one thing remains, and this ship is ready to go. Sweet. Okay. Hey, man. What's going on, man? Meow, meow, man. Kirby, you've done it. You got the emblem back there. You got one more remaining. Oh, my goodness. You're such a cool dude. You're such a cool dude, bro. Big dude, bro. This took me about double the time of all the other levels. So, again, just ramping up that difficulty. The final world, at least, I'm convinced there's going to be more to this. But Planet Popstar, the Nutty Noon. I'll see you again next time for more Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Bye.